What is going on YouTube? Today I got some pretty big back activities. So I went on the computer and I seen a TikTok and I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. It was like asking ChatGPT what I should eat. So I went and I did that. I asked ChatGPT what I should eat. It gave me like 5 options. 4 or 3 of the options didn't even exist. I'm not too sure why it gave me those options when it doesn't exist. And then the other option was churches. I just had churches not too long ago. So the other thing there was Popeyes. And then I asked ChatGPT what I should get from Popeyes. I said a serving for 1 person. It gave me so much food. So I got so much here. So let's see. Tap the napkins. So first, it gave me the dessert, the apple cinnamon pie. I'm not really a big fan of pie, but I got it anyways because it told me to. And then here we have it also told me to get the 3-piece tenders. So I'm like, okay, tenders isn't too bad. I like tenders. But that's not all, guys. That is not all. It told me also to get 3-piece spicy chicken, which I did get, with 2 sides, which would be the mashed potatoes and the mac and cheese. So I have all this food here, and I'm almost certain this isn't a serving for 1 person. But you know what? We're still gonna go ahead and eat as much as we can because, you know, it told us to. So with that being said, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below for anything you're trying to talk about. Down there, let's also check out the timestamps down below. Let's go. I'm gonna set this up first really quickly. It also told me to get a lemonade too as a drink. They didn't have lemonade when I went there, so I got like Sprite, which I guess is the closest thing there to lemonade. Okay, so first chew. Well, that's hot. That's hot. That's fresh. So I'm gonna do something that I've seen people do, but I've never actually done before. So let's just have the mashed potatoes here first. Just have a bite of it. I think I already said I'm not the biggest fan of their mashed potatoes. It's all right, but I see people do this. They dip the chicken into mashed potatoes. That's pretty good. I feel so unhealthy doing it, but that's pretty good. It's pretty unfair though, because in the States, what I've seen is they have like, I think it's a jalapeno that you can get. And you like bite it and you put the jalapeno juice on it and it gives it more of a flavor. That sounds so good. I wish we had that here. We don't. Tender. Tender with the mashed potatoes. Tender with the mashed potatoes. It's pretty good. I think I'd rather eat the chicken with the mashed potatoes than the mashed potatoes on its own. I know some people won't agree, but yeah, pretty good. I don't think I've ever had their mac and cheese before. So let's do their mac and cheese. Right there, it's steaming. It's hot. It's all right. Try the mac and cheese with the mashed potatoes. Try everything with the mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes is the new dipping sauce. Oh my God. So the mac and cheese actually tastes pretty good with the mashed potatoes too. Everything tastes pretty good with mashed potatoes. Honestly. Let's see here. The thigh. Pretty good. Popeyes is super hit or miss. But that might be they made it fresh. I had a feeling they would though, because when I walked in, there was like no food. So I'm like, oh, these guys are gonna have to make it fresh. I already feel it. Because you know how they usually have food on the back just waiting? None of this was there. So got lucky. Got super lucky there, I guess. No, it's good. It's good. Ooh, skin fell off. That's fine. I'm making such a big mess. The skin's flying everywhere. Let's do skin into the mashed potatoes here. Yeah. But anyways, how was your guys' day today? Not too bad for me today. Whoa, today kind of sucked. I was really busy with a lot of things going on. But you know, I might dodge a bullet yesterday. Who knows, maybe literally. So I got a little story for you guys. Not a long story, but a story about, I guess, decision making maybe? I don't know. Before I get into the story, let's try this pie. I'm not a pie person, but, you know, let's try it anyways. God. Here it is. All right, pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the apple chunks in it. But it's not too bad. Super hot though. Like hot. But basically, so I was supposed to go to a casino yesterday, which I sometimes on Saturdays I go, sometimes I don't. The only problem is really long wait times. I hate. So initially I was just gonna go to the gym and then go. My friend messaged me, he's like, hey, you want to do something instead, or you want to come over and hang out or whatever, he said, right? I was like, sure or not. I go there, and I probably say about like 4 or 5 hours later, we catch news that something's happening at the casino. So I don't know what, but basically, at first we thought it was a fire, right? Because we heard it was a fire. And then we heard we weren't letting people evacuate or leave. So now we're thinking it's something much more serious. Like we had like a pew or something. I don't know. Who knows? But essentially what happened was they weren't letting people leave and people were just staying there like in the casino and they couldn't leave. So I was just like, wow. Imagine if I went, because this was happening probably at like 12:31, which is usually the time I get there. I get there a little bit before, but that means I would have been there like in the prime time of it, just sitting there with like a bunch of other people, like thousands of other people, just like waiting to see what happens, right? And apparently it was like gated off. So the people in the casino were gated off from the people who were in the hotel because it's kind of separated. It's like a resort casino, as they call it. Which I don't think I ever call Woodbine a resort with a straight face. Nah, I mean, but yeah, not like a crazy story or anything like that, but it's like hope everyone's safe. Hope everyone's good. You know? Oh, I'm sure they are. I'll try Googling some news about it. No news at all about it. Which is a little bit weird. But also not weird because there's a bunch of times where things happen and I know things happen and then I'll like go and Google, see what happened. Like say there's like a street block off in Brampton for like 2 days, and I'll Google and be like, okay, what happened here? And nothing will come up. So, no. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. One of the things I'm looking forward to here is cleaning this all up because it's so dirty. It's bothering me. Sometimes you gotta get messy. If I bite the chicken here. Oh man, I feel like a tubby lumpkin. Jesus. I didn't think I'd eat both things. Ugh, God. Okay, let's have a bit more of this mac and cheese before we pack this up here, because this mac and cheese is definitely like the worst thing about it. Honestly. Like, the mac and cheese is very bland. Not really much going on with it. Like, I don't know if you can really see. There's no like seasoning on it. It's very just base level mac and cheese going on here. Mac and cheeseage. So whatever. I don't know why ChatGPT would suggest that to me, but whatever. The mashed potatoes are basically done here. There we go. Yeah. All right, and with that being said, that was Popeyes. ChatGPT chose my meal and what I ate. It was pretty good, actually. Like, I'm not really the biggest fan of Popeyes. Like, I'm a bigger fan than I was before, considering I didn't eat it for like 8 years or something like that, but it's still not too bad. Probably give this whole meal like a 7.5 out of 10, because not everything was like, the chicken was good. The other chicken was good. What else did I get? The mashed potatoes was good with everything else. Kind of enhanced everything else. I'm not gonna lie to you. The apple cinnamon pie was too bad, even though I like pie. It's pretty good. The mac and cheese is kind of whatever, but like, it's mac and cheese from Popeyes. I don't think I really expect better from them, to be quite honest with you. And I think that was everything I got. Oh, and the Sprite's not bad too. I never have Sprite, but it's not too bad, Sprite. And that being said, remember to like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below if anything that I talk about. Down here, I'll check out videos in the side. And yeah, let me know if you guys came into any close calls or any situations where you avoided a situation which would have otherwise sucked. I'm always down to hear your guys' stories and just suggestions of anything. You know I always appreciate it, but I'm getting out of here. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Popeyes, ChatGPT chose my meal. 7.5 out of 10 first review, and peace.